Hey, Vima team, BK Boreyko here. Welcome to this month's Message of the Month, and we have got the East Coast checking in with Ian Lenhart from Albany, New York. And Ian, you know what I love about your story? Is that you're not in Brad or Alex's YPR group. You're in a completely different line. You're in the East Coast. You're not on the West Coast. And tell us how, here you are, almost star presidential?
Getting there.
Almost.
A few months.
All right. Tell us, how are you doing it out there, kind of with the disconnect from what's going on here on the West Coast, on the East Coast, and making it happen?
Yeah, absolutely. So for everyone that's new to this, my name's Ian Lenhart. Welcome to everyone. We out here, first time at the new.
That's a shot. Your last event, I got to tell you, I Skyped into it. You had like 1,000 young people in, what city was that in?
That was in Concord, New Hampshire.
Concord, New Hampshire. That was absolutely incredible.
That was wild.
Nice job on doing that. Laser, light show, smoke, all that kind of stuff.
We do it live. But yeah, man, when we first started this, I didn't actually know. It's kind of interesting. My biggest burst in this business was when I really didn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. I had no network marketing experience, so when I first got involved with this, man, I got so excited at the concept when we got the orange.
And how old are you?
I'm 21 now.
Okay.
And I got that orange Verve can. They didn't have the bold or the remix.
We have the blue now.
Remix, let's go. Cool. They didn't have any of those things at the time. So when I saw this can, the idea of creating a residual income and being able to get paid off of helping people, and the actual product worked. My mom and dad started using it. They absolutely loved it. I got so, everyone says this kid's all hyped up. Of course I was hyped up.
Were you always like this? Is this your personality?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, freshman, sophomore year, just like lasers, having fun. Event coordinator of my fraternity. I was just a wild kid.
Event coordinator for your fraternity. That's great.
I'm not proud of it, but
this is what you need to look for, people. This is the kind of personality you need to look for. Go ahead.
And it was just like, when we started this at UNH, when I first got involved, I had a huge diet in my business.
What's UNH?
University of New Hampshire.
Okay.
Shout out, love all you guys.
What's the?
The Wildcats.
Wildcats. All right, go Wildcats.
Yeah. And basically, I started in my hometown, and we got to about 100 people, and I didn't train, I didn't duplicate anything. I did every call, I did every event, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was just go, feed, sign here, do this. And because I didn't have much duplication, and because I never failed, my business took a huge drop because I wasn't ready for the obstacles that were to come. I didn't understand the business. I wasn't training my team because it was so I didn't have system reliant at all. About 2 out of those initial 100 stuck in it, and now only 1 of those initial 100 stuck in it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So 99 people quit on you.
It was awful.
And you're presidential.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Let's go, baby. No, but it was just when we went to.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Because maybe some people are out there saying, "Man, I just had a guy quit, or just had a girl quit, or a couple of people quit." How do you, especially when you're out there, on your own, so to speak? How do you mentally get yourself back up? How do you recover from that?
Great question. I remember after that die out, that was when I first realized I wasn't under Brad and Alex. And I remember reaching out to some of these guys, but they didn't know my name, they didn't know what was happening, so I didn't really get much love back from anyone. And I guess.
Are they better about that now?
Oh yeah, they're homies now.
Now that you don't need them.
Yeah, shout out to all of them.
We'll hang at convention, let's go.
But it was just like, I just realized that I had a decision to make. I was gonna either sit there and just always think, what if, why, this sucks, and just ponder. I basically just made so much excuses. I lived my day waking up day in and day out just utterly blaming others for my mistakes. Like I didn't have this help. And it was just so silly. I remember just being so almost depressed during that time, and I just made this decision where I was like, I took this failure and this lack of position as an idea to skyrocket myself. I looked at it as something I could use to a competitive advantage. So the fact that I wasn't in their business means that I could build an entire new network and really stress the people helping people aspect. And when I did that, our team has become such a family through it, man. I don't think I would have been half as good of a network marketer as I was now if I didn't have that help. So
that experience.
And then when we went to school at UNH, man, that was when it was like, all right, let's go, game time, let's freaking skyrocket. And I got 6 of my buddies in my fraternity in a room. We Skyped in Ambassador Leader Richard Bischoff, who was only an executive at the time. Love Richard. He's a phenomenal leader. Personal trainer. His story is wonderful. You guys check it out. And, these guys got fired up. We rented out a room in our library at 5:30 and 7 every single day for a week. And we literally just duplicated event. It was perfect. Everyone came in, gave them a drink. Welcome. How are you? Ian Lenhart. Pleasure. Nice to meet you. You know what I mean? They were like, that didn't happen yet. And we played the video, the old Brad one, that like the 9-minute video. Skyped in Richard, and in 6 days we grew from 6 people to almost 135. We had 7 or 8 laptops Skyping people in. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I was freaking like nervous. I was just like, it was just like so overwhelming almost. I didn't understand what was going on, but I jumped from diamond to star platinum, from 0 to star platinum in 99 days. And I was, like, I'm on top of the world. Hey, like that's how I felt. I was just like, let's go. So what I do?
Hey, who sings that song?
I'm not even too sure.
Well, let's keep it that way.
All right, cool. Wow, blowing it. But literally, I was just like, after that, man, like I just stopped doing Vima. Mm-hmm. I thought I just like reached. I was like, all right, I'm set. I retired. Yeah, for 2 weeks, I just was focusing really on my schoolwork. Mm-hmm. Full-time economics student at the time, and basically, my business kind of went from 77 to 40, and once again, that was my big 77 cycles to 40 cycles, which wasn't a huge lapse. And I just realized, man, again, I realized that I wasn't training people.
Speed of the leader.
Speed of the leader, speed of the teams, the most real thing I've ever heard in this business. So when we just got things back on roll, I met a couple of other leaders, Kevin Cosgrove, Eric Canastrossi, some of these guys. We met these guys and we just ran with them. That pushed me up to executive. And I remember going to a Jed Buenaluz training, and they didn't know. Mr. International. And I remember getting up there, and I was a star exec at the time. Our whole team kind of crashed their party, which they weren't too happy about, but we were pretty happy about it. And I remember him calling me up there and was like, what rank are you? I was like, star exec. And then afterwards we were talking about it.
He never met you before.
And it was just like, so what do you do for training? I'm like, training? Training, what do you mean? We never trained our team. Like, we were just so hyped and excited and jacked up. So it's like, I've just learned so much from the leaders ever since getting to this level and just meeting the people. Everyone in the elite club and every single one of these leaders that you guys hear from, they're phenomenal people. They work hard, you know what I mean? And I've realized that, I like to think that you're either a sun or a planet. You either give energy, you're either a consistent source, or you just kind of revolve around people and you just orbit them. No one wants a planet, you know what I mean? We want suns here, like the Phoenix Suns, let's go. But it's just like, man, it's just been such it's been an unbelievable adventure. Like every single day I wake up, you look at that app and you're like, let's go, let's get working. And you know that if you're not leading by example, if you're not personally enrolling, then how can you ever expect your team to do it too? And I just think that the leadership that this company teaches you, something that you don't learn in school, that maybe not even some internships. Because you got to go out and make it happen. Because if you don't, and you're not on stage in the MGM in front of 16,000 people.
It's going to be crazy. 16,000 people.
You got to.
All one room.
That place is going to turn up. It's going to get weird. And it's just been an unbelievable experience. But before that, I have to shout out some of my team on this because it's we're up top. We got Brandon Scalera, John Allen, Lucas Fuller, Travis Graziano. This kid's crazy. Eddie Varsamas, Kaylee Comiskey. We got Mr. Executive John Toole about to hit star exec this month.
What's Zach's last name right over there?
Mr. Zach Cotter.
Get a shot of Zach Cotter over there.
He's on the.
He's in my massage chair.
He's on the massage. Yeah.
Hanging in the new office. I can't get these guys out of my new office, man.
Who
else you got?
We got Tristan Holbert. This guy's got a beard that people would die for. Eric Howard, Jeremy Cliff, Lauren Kimball, a girl about to go platinum on our business.
Lady boss.
Expecting her second child right now. So they're awesome, Vima mom and dad. And Sam Butts, Jamie Lozier, Keith Krogan, Brendan Kroll, Ben Tier, Dominic Kino. We have a huge team out in Alaska.
Seriously, wow.
Yeah, and all these guys, I could name so many names, but like these guys are like my family. So for everyone listening into this, kind of jumping back and forth, you don't got to be like the best teacher. You don't have to be the best student, or you don't have to be the best learner, the best looking, the best whatever. You just have to literally be able to build a group of people together that have a serious bond, that when you say you got to be here, they'll be there. And if you paint the picture, I think that the biggest thing to our success was the vision. Like we could paint the picture in people's heads. Like imagine being able to walk up on stage, let the world know that we out here, and just be able to just fully, be proud of what we've done. we're just getting our team started here. But
so you're moving to, you got a little bit of the home court advantage here in
absolutely,
Arizona, huh?
yeah. First time in AZ, home office, badass. Love it.
So when you're walking around home office, and we'll show you some pictures as we're talking here. Tell me your thoughts, and I talk about the home court advantage with the local people here. But when you walk into Verve Central, when you walk through, customer service and the branding department, when you see just the how we frickin' wanted to have this wow effect. What were your thoughts?
The song "So Fresh, So Clean" came on. I was just like, everything's so clean. It's so you.
So new.
It's so you.
No, it's so Vima.
It's so Vima. It's so branded. And you can tell all the employees and all the people working here, they're just happy.
It's a great environment.
It's amazing. And it's like everywhere you look, there's bold.
Hey, you making the appearance on the home event video saying that you crush how many?
2 to 3 bowls a day.
Yeah.
Whatever we got to do to get the job done.
That's it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the environment.
Now tell me about, Remix is the newest Verve product. What was your team's response to this concept? Because, when we launched Remix, we kept it a secret just because we wanted to have something cool for convention. So you were sitting there in convention, and all of a sudden, one of those black chairs. Zach, were you in a black chair?
No, sir.
All right.
He's gonna be.
Don't let that happen again, okay? Sorry, calling your boy out here. But tell me what you thought, and how your team has responded to this.
Last year, went to convention, we had 5 people come. And just like they say, half stay, half don't. That's kind of how it works. And the people that do stay are going to multiply. They're going to bring 10 new people. Only about 3 of the people that came with me last year stuck with it out of the 5. And this year, we had over 200.
Wow, on your team.
On my team. And I think that when...
That's crazy.
Let's go. Yeah, it's crazy. and it's just because, they saw...
What's your goal for June 2015?
I had everyone write down their goals, and we had numbers of 200, 300, so all that. Originally, it was 1,000, and I just realized that's baby. My goal is 2,000 people.
Could you imagine what you're going to be like to have 2,000 people experience what they experienced?
Man, I'm excited for the look on some of these guys' faces when they get into the elite chair. Because I think everyone here can know when your downline rank advances, or say your downline passes you, that's the coolest feeling. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be nuts. I'll probably be the most hyped up kid out there, but I think a lot of the reason why we're always so hyped is that when you get on that stage as a leader, you got people that have flown all across the world taking their weekend. It's kind of like when you go to a movie, you're not expecting the movie to suck. You're expecting the movie to be good. You better give it your all. You better be yourself. So many people care so much what people think of them. If you go out and just make an impact and show people that you care. That's why our team's been taking off, is because they know that the leadership is there and that we're all in this together. And it's imagine where we're going to be in a year. With you, I don't know, a year, 2 years, 3 years.
A lot can happen.
It's silly.
A lot can happen. I got some big things coming up this fall too that I'm going to be.
I think everyone's pretty excited about that.
So we got some good things coming. Hey, what else? In our last minutes that we got here, what advice? If you have. That newest affiliate out there, or maybe an affiliate that is maybe stuck or a little bit discouraged. What advice, if they're on your team, if you're their leader, what advice do you give that person?
It takes time solves everything. It took me a very long time to ride a bike. It took me a very long time to learn to walk. People in this business treat this like, a lottery ticket, like they're going to learn the industry in less than a month. You know what I mean? Like anything in life, when you get a bachelor's degree at a university, you're going to take, 3 to 4 years to get that. My advice would be is that, first of all, if you've never went to a convention, I just don't believe you're really in the company. I'm sorry, I apologize. My team, they know that's true. When you see the big picture in the convention, that's your day one. And that's what I told my team. We had 200 people. I said, this is your day one. Because once you see the big picture, my suggestion is, man, not just learn from the people who've done it, have passion with what you do. A lot of kids just walk the motions and they're not passionate about what they do. They're talking to people about changing their life, and meanwhile they're just they're not into it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna work with me in our business, I ask you straight up, in 72 hours, you need to have a list of 300 people wrote it out. You have had to listen to the entire GoPro audio unless you have it on file. and you already had to start to Read, Think, and Grow Rich. Like if they're not making a commitment to you, then don't spend your time on people. And this thing, Jed killed it on this thing. Stop spending time with kids that aren't, aces. You know what I mean? A lot of times we try to turn a 3 into a 6 or a 6 into a jack. You know what I mean? Don't take people for what they are and find new people. Always enroll. And I guess the newest advice.
It's a sorting process. Yeah.
It's a sorting process, and even more than that, it's more than that, because this is an opportunity to change your life. And that it's not going to be given to everyone. My suggestion is don't feel entitled to anything. People see Alex Morton and Brad and doing all these lavish things, and they think that they're retired, and that no, they personally
still work.
And it's like Alex works harder than anyone. That kid's traveling different states every single day.
He loves it.
And loves what he does. What I would say is work your freaking tail off, man. Like, you're not entitled to anything. If you actually did a real 90 days, I lost weight during my first 90 days. I didn't party. I would lock my room during frat parties. It was just people banging on my door, and I got like 3 Uvus up, like, hey, hello everybody, my name's Ian Lenhart, welcome to the screen. And it's just like, I'm going nuts, I'm losing hair, like, didn't go to the gym or anything. So it's like, you gotta be able to just like, if you look at your app and make it piss you off with excitement, man, like go out and change it. It's the 6-4-2-1 rule. If you invite 6 people, 4 people say they're gonna show up, 4 people say they're going to have more information. 2 people say they're going to show up. 1's going to probably come to the meeting. Darren Hardy's training, by the way, was awesome. Yeah. Darren Hardy's training was awesome, and it's just you got to move forward. Everyone says personal development's key, but are you actually personally developing? Are you actually reading 100 new pages a day?
How important is it that your affiliates have a customer base? How important is it that they're getting free product? With the new plan, everything's unbelievable. I mean, especially on my Maine team, there's Maine, like the state of Maine. There's, probably 70, 30%, not even like 80, 20 customer affiliates. Mm-hmm. We have so much customers going out that our customers, like you said, are becoming some of our best affiliates. Just today, we had one of our best friends, Aaron Day's brother, has had unbelievable health results with the Vima formula, and he's been disabled his entire life. And just seeing that, we got almost 75 to 80 likes on our Facebook page, which we're not seeing. Just seeing real life results with these products, that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's what we got. We got products to get results for people, and when you're able to have people earning their free product, having 6 customers and being fully qualified for every bonus that we have, and not having to buy any product, just getting product, 2 cases delivered. I mean, that is a solid business. That's something that needs to be taught, needs to be duplicated, and creates, yeah. And the great thing about young people is they've got this center of influence, their aunts, uncles, parents, grandparents, cousins that want to support them. And for somebody to come to say, hey, I've started out in this new business, and I'm looking for your support. If you opened up a restaurant, it wouldn't be a shock for you to say to your family, hey, can you eat there? Can you come and visit? Come and have a drink, come and eat, have dinner. That is just like so common. And so to be able to have these young people go to their center of influence and say, hey, you don't need to get in the business, but just support me. Hey, I want you to live forever, so drink healthy coffee, Mom and Dad. Uncle Sal, you need to lose a little bit of weight, get on the 12-week body transformation. I'll have Chris and Heidi Powell,
killing it,
coach you through it with the app. You know what? Instead of drinking Red Bull, cousin, start drinking Verve. It's the same price, and it's way healthier for you. And so to be able to have that taught and duplicate, that's what's going to build a distribution empire. I was talking to Anthony Powell the other day, and he was saying when you drive through Texas, you see the oil wells pumping. And when the oil well's pumping, somebody's making money. And with us, this is the same motion. When people are drinking, somebody's making money. And what you want to be able to do is to be able to create this massive amount of customers that fall in love with our products. They love the way they feel. They love the way they taste.
And ultimately becoming a household brand.
Absolutely. That's my ultimate goal. And so, super proud of you, man. You're killing. I think this is the easiest message of much I've ever done. I basically said, hey, say hi, and you, boom, you're gone and doing it. So
Let's
I
go.
love that about you. And there's other people like you out there. And that's what everybody needs to understand is this business is a sorting process. You're going to find people like Ian here that just go. And then you're going to find other people that just want to try the product. And it's just, you know, you want to love them all. You know, you want to spend and invest your time with those that deserve it, not that those that need it, because there's a lot of people that need it, but those that deserve it. And the other people, hey, you just want to make sure you support them, be a great affiliate, servicing your customers, making sure they're happy. When a new product comes out, making sure you introduce it. We got a couple things coming out in the fall that I think people will be excited about. And we got some couple big announcements. But hey, brother, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to the West Coast. And it was kind of an awkward handshake there. I was one of the
Eye contact.
That's all right. That's all right. But anyways, hey team, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being you. Thank you for believing in this mission. Thank you for studying and getting great at the things that you need to get great at to be just amazingly successful in this business. Because my goal is, you know, if Red Bull can spend $1 billion a year to get you to drink their product, I want to invest $1 billion a year into my affiliates. I want my affiliates to be the most successful people in this space. My goal is so that you never have to pay for product again. Just go out, get 3 customers, get a free case, get 6 customers, get 2 free cases. Just a great, great way to do business. We believe so strongly in our product, we'll give it away to you for free. So keep up the great work, team. Looking forward to talking to you next month on another Message of the Month. Thanks, man.
We out here.
We out here.
Yeah.
We out.